Welcome to episode 2 of What I'm Playing, a series where I talk about the 4 games that have most recently been gracing my screens. So here's the quick roundup. First one is 𝕬𝕠𝕣𝕖. 𝕬𝕠𝕣𝕖 is a really cute indie game where you are a cat who is running the local post office. And it's all by yourself. It's super simple, and the main challenge is sorting the packages properly, which you can do with a friend. There is co-op in here. I sorted by destination, and as the game progressed, I needed to see if the packages had special requirements, like needing to be kept cold or in a dark room. This was a quick and fun title, and I did get 100% on my first run and didn't really have to do any extra work. And I actually liked it so much that I want to go back and make a guide for some of the things that people might be struggling with, like the types of packages that you should be looking for when customers come and ask for them. So highly recommend. My full review, just like everything else, will be out on this hopefully soonish. The next is Denshattack. This is the craziest game I've played in a while and is the last thing that I really thought that I would be grabbing. Denshattack has you becoming a train conductor and using your train to battle others in what is known as Denshattacks. The game is so colorful and incredibly overstimulating, but in a very positive way. This was a game that made me sit back and after the first night with it just think, damn, this is a video game. The different types of levels and the crazy creative boss fights really sold me on this game, and it has earned one of the top spots in my Games of 2026 list. This is another one that I've technically rolled credits on, but I still want to go back and complete. Next, we have the game that I've put the most time into on this list, and that is Splatoon Raiders. Now, when the trailers first released for Splatoon Raiders, I wasn't captivated. I enjoyed Splatoon 2 and 3, but for some reason I wasn't dying to jump into another game, especially a spin-off. But for some reason, seeing the hype a few days before the game's release, I suddenly understood. I placed an order for the physical game and got it the day before the servers went live. I have been grinding the game since it came out and have reached the endgame. I'm finally leveling up my 5-star weapon and optimizing my gear, and it's so much fun to jump between trying the super spicy levels and the bottomless buffet levels. I really want to 100% the game, but I'm also trying to take my time with it, and I want to be done in August. We'll see how accurate that is because there's a lot of games that are coming out back to back for me, and I'm just suffering with too many games and not enough time. And the last one is Beasts of Reincarnation, the latest game to release that made its way onto the list. And speaking of games coming out back to back, I've been playing this since launch, which was as the day of recording this yesterday because I'm recording this on the 4th, and I'm having an okay time with it. I'm not really a Souls-like player. The closest thing to this is probably Metroidvanias for me, and this is said to be a Sekiro-like game, and so it's just new for me. But I'm used to playing games to where the boss kicks my ass for a few hours before finally beating them. I have that same issue with a lot of Hollow Knight bosses, so I'm totally fine with that. So it's really just a matter of getting the controls in my head and getting used to it. And I'm liking the mix of combat for 𝕚𝕚, the real-time fighting, and for 𝕽𝕚𝕟, the menu-based attacks based on energy. It's a nice time. And 𝕚𝕚's tree ability is really fun to mess with in both battles and random exploration. I'm really liking it a lot. Those were the 4 recent games that have been gracing my screens, and if you want to know more updates about what I'm playing, I'm pretty active on both Twitter and Minimap. I highly recommend Minimap if you're looking for a place to log your games, and also your thoughts for them. I know a lot of people have been talking about backlog lately, but I really prefer Minimap because I separate my journal entries from my reviews of the game. But that was all that I have for this episode of What I'm Playing. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up to let me know that I did a good job. And if you scroll around the channel and like what you see, hit that subscribe button so that you don't lose me in the sea of YouTube content. And with that, I leave you to the rest of your day, and I hope to see you in the comments section of a future video. Bye guys!